Once again, another night staring at a blank document with no ideas. For the past 6 days, I wish this wasn't real life. If I was one of my skits right now, if Microsoft tells us to release Windows 12 in late 2026, if it's actually December, it's now July. Today is July 7th. So yeah, Ultimate Level Builder reaches its 6th anniversary tomorrow. Why is it windy? Hey guys, welcome to another video of Arthur Garchez. This is the final video before Ultimate Level Builder reaches his birthday. Oh my god, why is it windy? First off, welcome to another video of Arthur Garchez. And second off, welcome to the final video before Ultimate Level Builder reaches its birthday. Today is July 7th. So yeah, Ultimate Level Builder reaches its 6th birthday tomorrow. Considering how much they make already, the only money that I gave to them was only a small drop of a bucket for them. And it would be a shame if I asked for me. Well, considering how much they make already, the only amount of money that I gave to them was only a small drop of a bucket for them. And it would be really a shame if I bought it or not. There's also going to be the angry Ultimate Level Builder fans who will be really upset that they weren't able to get one, and that makes it worth it. Honestly, I don't hate the endless numbers or the Ultimate Level Honestly, I don't hate the endless numbers or the Windows 98 fan in general. How could I hate something that I never played? I just hate their fan base. It's not Twitter anymore. It's X. I also finally updated the channel intro on banner, so it now displays X instead of Twitter. You can admire it more later. Once again, today is June 7th. Oops, I meant today is July 7th. June has passed over. It's now the 7th month of the year. The year is ending. So yeah, that's what they get. Ultimate Level Builder changes. My developer programmed in June 28th Ultimate Level Builder in July 8th. I can't go out to do other videos or to get supplies for other videos, so let's focus on the happy stuff that happened on this channel this month. Pretend that we're in a parallel universe with no problems at all. After doing some research, this was $50, these were $15, that was $20, this was $150 more than standard, and this was $160. I meant to repeat it. This was $15. No. Let's try it again. This was $50. These were $15. That was $20. This was $100 more than standard, and this was $160. This was $50. These were $15. That was $20. This was $60 more than standard, And this was $160. It doesn't work anymore. I'm kind of running out of ideas, I'll admit, but let's focus on the calculators. I really don't get too many of them. If they weren't be able to get right now. With its folding mirrors, trunk and frunk, working headlights, working horn, that doesn't work anymore, and it even has an aux port for music. So plug your iPod in.
Hi, Dad. Hi, son.
This was interesting because of those things. I bought a second one just to keep it in the box. Well, it was only $40. No articles online about how it's just flying off of store shelves or how bad it is, and no one's buying it. I heard it's a decent mini console, which makes it boring. Let's just unbox it. The only damage I see is that the lid kind of shifted to the left, as you can see right there. Doesn't appear there's any more damage than there was. Today's July 7th. So welcome to the first video without nitrogen monoxide. And if we say that, Simple Angel tells us to stop saying nitrogen monoxide. This was interesting because of those things. I bought a second one just to keep it in box. Well, it was only $40. Oh my god. Plain Rock Vlogs. So welcome to the brand new video. When I got to... But... I could try it.
Yeah, this is pretty much all I've got. You have any ideas?
I don't even know why you're making another one already. Was my acting not good enough in the last one?
If you want to check the last video out, I'll let the card right here.
Well, the holiday season is coming up soon, so that means better ads and more YouTube revenue.
So you want to force out another moving on video, because they do so well.
Exactly! I'm glad you understand.
How about a very self-aware and fourth wall breaking moving on video where you're trying to figure out what you should upgrade for a moving on video?
Nah, I already kind of did that idea in 2018, and I don't want to be repetitive.
How about just doing another 25 ways to break video instead? The last one you did was literally chart topping.
I was planning on that, but the highly demanded graphics card I bought from a scalper never showed up. I'm pretty sure I was scammed.
Oh damn. You were planning on destroying a graphics card that's in high demand. Your job is truly unique.
I know. This whole YouTube thing is still pretty unbelievable. I can't believe I created my account 10 years ago, and I still remember the exact video that got me to where I am today.
Which was?
50 ways to break a 3DS, where I destroyed a blue 3DS XL in 50 ways. Can't believe a $5 3DS XL started all of this. Who knows what the timeline would be if I wasn't able to buy it in the first place.
Oh my god. Shit. But the... Shit.
Wasn't the 3DS XL only $5 because you bought it from an old high school friend whose dog broke it by pissing on it?
Yeah, but I usually keep that one detail out when I tell people the story.
You should keep that detail in. Makes the story more interesting and unbelievable.
Yeah, now that I think about it, this whole YouTube thing is actually, literally unbelievable. Ah!
What happened? Did your ego
God.
just get too inflated for you to handle?
No, it's that time of the month again, where I get a huge headache and it won't stop until I take one of these pills my mom gave me.
Shit.
Stop saying nitrogen monoxide.
I don't think that's normal. You should really get that checked out.
Nah,
Oh my
I just gotta
God.
take one of these pills and my head won't ache for another month.
Alright, I guess you know what's best for your body. But where did your mom even buy those pills?
I've checked all the stores around me, and a lot of online pharmacies. I don't think they sell these in the US. And I would ask my mom, but I think she's still mad at me for moving into my own house and not visiting since.
So you never got a refill?
No, this is still the first bottle my mom gave me, and it has lasted me since 2016.
Well, when did you first start getting those headaches every month?
2016?
Shit.
Wait. No, my mom would never. Well, she might.
Just in case, you should stop taking those pills and let your headache go away on its own.
Yeah, you're right.
What the hell?
But I'll keep them close by just in case. Okay, now where were we?
You were failing to come up with ideas for a new moving on video.
What the hell? Shit. This video is going to be shit. But it's slightly less shit.
Hi, Dad. Hi, son.
Alright. Damn! Still no ideas after that pointless back and forth.
What the hell if we say nitrogen monoxide?
Stop saying nitrogen monoxide.
Have you at least figured out what you want to upgrade yet?
No, but that would probably be a good place to start.
29.
Ah, yes! My Nintendo Switch! They just released the OLED model, so this is perfect to upgrade.
But I've never even seen you play in portable mode, only docked mode.
Yeah, so maybe I want to experience playing Nintendo games
Oh
on
my
old-
god, shit!
Only docked mode.
Step right up if you're ready to get toasted.
Yeah, so maybe I want to experience playing Nintendo games on an OLED screen for a change.
Your TV is an OLED. You've already had that experience.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, even so, I think upgrading to a Switch OLED would make for a perfect moving on video.
So do you already have a script
Oh
in
my
mind?
shit.
The last Nintendo moving on video you did was with the Wii to the Wii U in 2000.
I have never played this copyrighted song before.
2014.
No, but I bet as soon as I buy it, an idea will pop into my head.
Alright, go ahead and buy it.
Aw, thanks for believing in me. Let's go.
Oh my god, dot. Shit.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
You just wasted $350 on an OLED Switch, which technically you already had.
Nah, thanks to YouTube, I can easily afford that loss.
Sigh. Any other things you want to upgrade?
I've got it! It's been staring at me this entire time! My 16-inch Intel MacBook Pro! The new ones that just came out has the M1 processors and a notch! I have to upgrade!
Too many calculators.
Really? You just bought that almost spec'd out MacBook Pro last year, and I don't think you can top the moving on video you made for that laptop.
Yeah, that moving on was a bitch to make, but I'm sure I can top it.
That laptop.
Yeah, that moving on was a bitch to make, but I'm sure I can top it.
Yeah.
You sure? This upgrade would be a bit more expensive for you.
Positive! I'm sure when I smell the brand new aluminum, ideas will come flooding in.
Ideas will become flooding in, and if we hear, oh my god, nitrogen monoxide, is because
Stop saying nitrogen monoxide.
yeah, if we don't stop saying nitrogen monoxide,
Stop saying nitrogen monoxide.
oh my god. Oh my god, he's drooling.
Well,
Yeah, once again, my mind is drawing a blank. And this stupid headache I mentioned a while back is also not helping.
It makes me want to vomit.
well,
Yeah, once again, my mind is drawing a blank. And this stupid headache I mentioned a while back is also not helping.
Now that's $2,500 down the toilet.
Actually, it may be closer to 4,000.
What? How? Why? Now I have a headache.
I went for a bit more RAM and a bit more storage.
I'm too hot to touch!
I also may or may not have gotten the M1 Max instead of the M1 Pro.
But you still shoot, edit, and upload 1080p videos.
I know! I'll do 4K eventually, and this laptop will be ready for that.
I bet all my Bitcoin that you will upgrade laptops again before you start filming in 4K.
Ugh, I hate it when you're right. But speaking of upgrading, what else can I upgrade in here?
Probably nothing else. Ever since you've been growing more and more on YouTube, almost all the tech inside this house has been new and shiny.
Nothing left to upgrade? Oh, I'm truly suffering from success.
At least his ego isn't suffering anytime soon.
Wait! I know a piece of tech outside of this house that isn't shiny or new.
Is this actually going where I think it's going?
Yep. Aha! Just as expected. The Tesla Model 3 is a bit dirty.
No, God. No, God, please, no. 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 No, leave me here. I can't watch this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Shit.
Isn't she
Oh my god. I can't wait for it.
Isn't she beautiful?
Yeah, for a highly depreciating asset. But did she inspire you to come up with a new moving on video?
Well, actually, on the drive back, I did have one idea.
Well, what is it?
What if, in this new moving on video, I just start upgrading and upgrading too much stuff and I run out of money and become broke, like before I blew up on YouTube?
Okay, I can't see where you got the inspiration from, since it's what's actually happening in real life right now.
I'm glad you like it, because then there's a twist.
Sigh, and what is it?
It turns out it was all just a dream and nothing I did ever happened.
That's the most cliche
Shit.
I've ever heard.
No, this could work. In fact, I already have a script in my head, which is starting to hurt a lot more now. This place seems oddly familiar. Where am I?
Oh my god, you're a bot too. Oh shit.
Mom? You're here too?
Yeah? Why would I not be here?
What? What place is this hellhole?
Our home? If you don't like it, you should study harder in school and get us out of here.
Where's my new Nintendo Switch OLED?
You mean your Wii U? It's right there, collecting dust as usual.
Where's my new MacBook Pro?
You mean that MacBook Pro? I wouldn't call it new, because I bought it for you 5 years ago.
And where's my new Tesla Model S?
You don't have a car. I still have to drive you everywhere. And it's not a Tesla, it's a Toyota Highlander.
Wii U? MacBook Pro with a disk drive? Toyota Highlander? School? Mom? What year is it?
Hey, are you stupid, son?
Oh my shit. Oh my
You need to
god.
focus more in school.
It's 2016? Wait, I think I know what place this is.
Shit. What the hell if we hear nitrogen monoxide is...
Stop saying nitrogen monoxide.
and if you do that to the calculators, you will be sent to jail because...
Hi, Dad. Hi, son.
29.
Oh my god.
No! This can't be!
You alright, son? Did you take too much of the medicine I gave you last night?
The medicine? What are you talking about?
You know, the magic pills. Last night, you were so overwhelmed about hitting 10,000 subscribers on YouTube that you said you got a headache. So I decided to be a good mom for once and find something that will cure your aching head. And I found these magic pills I bought a long time ago in China. It expired a decade ago, but they only put that date on there to get you to buy more. And it seemed like they still worked, because after you took some, I didn't hear you complaining about your headache anymore for the entire night.
Because I think those pills knocked me out cold.
Oh, even better!
And I think they made me hallucinate the next 5 years of my life.
Oh, wow! So how was college?
I went for about 2 weeks. Then I dropped out to do YouTube full time.
Hey, yeah! You better not do that after you graduate high school and actually go to college! Yeah, right! No more than 10,000 freaks want to watch you destroy stuff!
That's not true. I had way more freaks, subscribers, that wanted to watch me destroy stuff.
I bet you had a girlfriend, too!
Actually, I didn't.
Ha! Maybe you aren't that crazy after all!
Shit.
29. 29.
I hate this place! I wanna go back! This is what I get for trying to be a good mom.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And see you next time.